Right guys, we're here today with Tony Clark and Chris Sweetnam here from GolfJuice TV, and we're going to be looking at the PlaneSWING. So Tony, thanks for coming on the show. Could you show us how it works and give us a demonstration?
Yeah, I'll take you through the product. It's a multifaceted product and it's a kinesthetic product. So there are several elements to it. First of all, you've got the hoop. It's multi-adjustable as a result of this telescopic strut here. And you look at the circle, and I mean, circles have been around for 50, 60 years in golf instruction, so there's nothing new as far as that's concerned. But what we have done is we've made a few additions to it. First of all, we've introduced a mat. We've got straight lines on this mat, so it's a stance alignment mat for when you're standing inside PlaneSWING. As I said here, we've got the adjustability through the telescopic strut, so we can adjust it to extremely flat, to upright, depending on the height of the player, but also depending on whether or not they're using a long power slider or whether they're using the short power slider to simulate the shorter clubs. I'll come on to that in a second. What we also have around here is numbers, and these are useful for drills in particular, and building the swing and understanding exactly where it is you're looking to get to as you progress your swing through from half swing, full swing, right the way through to far swing. And finally, what we have here is we have what we call power sliders, and these slide around the PlaneSWING here, and they build up a natural resistance and they engage the core and the big muscles. We have the short power slider, which simulates 6-iron through to wedge. We have the long power slider, which simulates driver through to 5-iron, and we have a long light power slider, which is suitable for ladies and for juniors as well. And in the top of the slider, you'll see here, we've got what we call a plane checker. And the purpose of the plane checker is for you to be able to check when you step inside PlaneSWING and you set it to your setting and you build your swing. As you get here up to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you can simply glance to the right and you can tell whether or not the angle of the PlaneSWING is set for your ideal plane by the fact that you're either going to be under, over, or on plane. So that's why we call it the plane checker. And what we also have is the plane guide, and this fits from one side of the PlaneSWING to the other. And this is exactly what it says it is. It's a plane guide. So what we're looking to do is to set that so that it bows across the chest and ensures that the angle of the PlaneSWING is running through the shoulders and across the sternum. Okay? It's not an absolute definite, I have to say, because you've got coaches out there who teach in different ways, and this is very much their canvas. But we like to give our guide, which is just below the sternum and running through the shoulders. And you can see here how that sits across my sternum, and I'm set and I'm ready to begin the swing. So that's the product itself. They're the components.
Fantastic.
It's a very simple piece of kit. It folds up, rolls away, can be stored very, very easily. But it builds a powerful and a repeatable motion.
After I really like the idea of the plane checker, because I'm always worried about if I'm flat or steep or however, and that's just it's brilliant. Just a checkpoint to
Thanks. Yeah,
to see that you're on planes.
I'm very, very simple. It really is. And this as well, because this slides, what it does is, if I just show you here from the beginning, if I was just to try and move this away with my hands, it doesn't move that easily. What I have to do is I have to engage my core, and I have to engage my arms and my shoulders, and then I'm building the correct motion as I begin to build the swing. So that's a very, very important element to it.
It's a good fitness warm-up as well as workout, because you're engaging all your muscles in a stronger way than just a normal golf club. So it's good for your body as well as the swing.
Yeah, well, it certainly works the core muscles, and one of the things that a lot of golf clubs do is, well, of course, they have these on the range, so people can come up, students off the pro can come up, they may want to pick their own slider up at reception, or you may have one at home. If you have one at home, then you'll obviously work on it for 10-15 minutes before you come out in the morning. So it's and it certainly helps with your rotation, and surprisingly, actually, it works on the glutes as well. So there's a lot going on in here.
Yeah, fantastic. So how would it help my swing if I was to come in being a lower handicap golfer, what are the things I can get out of it?
Right, you step inside now. So, we know that golfers of all levels can use this, but let's just focus on the better golfer for a second. And even the better golfer pick up some habits that perhaps don't want. So what we're looking to do, it's almost like taking your car for a checkup, you know, just getting that MOT done. So what we're looking to do here is to just realign you.
Right.
So we want it to be 4 inches outside the bottom of the hoop. Take up your normal grip. Good. Set yourself up.
Yep.
So you can see, good posture. Established player. Low handicap.
Sundays.
Aspirations. Right, and you can see here where you're set, it's bowing ever so slightly. Okay, now that's a good thing. I don't want it just straight, I want it to be bowing.
Yeah.
Because the point we're looking to get to as well is sort of inside here. So you can now see from the side that the angle is through your shoulders.
Perfect there.
Okay?
Yep. It's really good to check. Your fundamentals are absolutely spot on, isn't it?
Yeah, so,
you need to keep checking.
you need to keep checking, and you can see here as well that you've got your stance is square, alignment mat, and you're also noticing as well that the plane checker is pointing towards your belly button there. Okay, so that's a good setup. And from there now, if I were coaching you, I'd step inside.
Yep.
I'll just get you nice and relaxed, because although this is much heavier than a golf club, it moves very easily, but you must trust it. You must trust your big muscles. So you just want to get moving those arms and shoulders together, nice and easy. You can see there, one of the things that it does for, say, better players, and this is why tour players use this product, is because it gives them width. Okay? And it ensures that they're not going to get trapped on the inside coming down. So if you just build that motion there now,
I really feel it in the court.
Yeah, and keep focusing on where the ball would be. Good. Build the swing now. Get yourself right up to the top and stop at about 11 o'clock. Keep going now. Longer a bit more. Excellent, right. So we're here now, and if you just glance to the right,
yep,
spot on.
Perfect in play.
Okay. Now you're going to begin that downswing. You want to be driving the plane checker towards the ball. Excellent.
And because it's got that extra bit of grip, when I'm here, you can feel the lag with the pull down.
Right.
Which
and
is,
that's that was one of the reasons I developed the power slide, was because with other products you can't get that lag. You know, you can't get the lag with the roller because the roller takes over. Whereas with this, you're in control. It's very, very important. I'm glad you spotted that.
You can feel it for sure. I can just really feel it in my core. It's a seriously good workout. It's hard not to watch it.
It is hard.
Bad habits.
So keep going that. Feel it at the top. Get yourself up to the top there. And release. You're good to go.
Cool, it's tiring. It's awesome. Fantastic.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Cheers.